about loyalty, but you ain't ready to ride. Get your mind right, he coming like a thief in the night. Is you ready? Is you ready? You ain't really about it if you ain't prepared to die. Talking about loyalty, but you ain't ready to ride. Get your mind right, he coming like a thief in the night. Is you ready? Is you ready? You ain't really about it if you ain't prepared to die. Talking about loyalty, but you ain't ready to ride. Get your mind right, he coming like a thief in the night. Is you ready? Is you ready? Laughing at your idol gods, looking like some Digimons. Babylon won't carry on, this dragon getting mini bombs. You can call me Daniel, son, you know I serve the living God. Yours is made of brass.
I said, come on. Yeah. Oh, y'all in the spirit today. Okay. All right. All praises. Y'all all right, brothers. How y'all doing? Happy Sabbath. Sisters, how y'all doing? Happy Sabbath. Y'all happy to be here today? I said, are y'all happy to be here today? Yes, sir. Yeah, that's what I like. All praise. All praise. All right, so we're going to get right into it. Brothers, IT over there, throw the thumbnail up. The name of the class is Life is Hard, y'all. Life is hard. Y'all know life is hard, right? It's even harder when you're stupid. Now, I gotta give some props to Captain REA on this one. And Captain REA, he told me I quoted this years ago, this actual phrase years ago. I never made a class out of it. But I was speaking last week, and he said, yo, man, you should make a class out of that, yada, yada, yada. And the funny thing is, I even remember, see, here's the thing about this class title. I didn't come up with this class title, by the way. I just use it as the class title. I didn't come up with the phrase. I'll see. Captain Joel visited me in 2015, I think. He made a stop off in Georgia. He came to our house. We was watching, what's the name of that show? Scared Straight. You know, when the kids go in, because they go into the county jail or whatever, and everybody's scaring them up, or the prison, the inmates scaring them up, and the COs. And the CO is the one that said, big corn-fed white boy Edomite, thick neck, pork coming out of his pores, and he said, life is hard, young man. It's even harder when you're stupid. And that kind of stuck with me. And it stuck with us up here at this table. So, shout out to Captain REA. So here's the class title, right? Let's get right into it. Jeremiah 2 and 22. Jeremiah 2 and 22. And we're going to base this around this time of the year. I know some of y'all probably are new, and maybe it's not your first time. It's your first time not celebrating Christmas. You know, your mama gonna be mad. You know, grandma ain't gonna have that. She gonna let you know how she feel about you not coming around and coming around the tree with the rest of the family. Your favorite cousin gonna let you know. All right, so we gonna touch on all that. Come on.
Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 22. For though thou wash thee with nitre, and take thee much soap.
21.
Verse 21. Yet I had planted thee a noble vine, wholly a right seed. How then art thou turned into the degenerate plant?
Read it one more time.
Yet I had planted thee a noble vine.
So the Lord said he made Israel a noble plant. He planted something in the earth out of us that's supposed to be noble, nobility. Let's look that word up. What does it mean to be noble? Because that's what God said he made out of you. He didn't make you to be a ratchet, a degenerate, a nobody, a trap boy, a drill rapper, a drug dealer, a whore, a prostitute, a sister that set niggas up. The Lord didn't make that. So give me that definition there.
Noble, belonging to a hereditary class with high social or political status, aristocratic.
Go to the next one.
Number 2, having or showing fine personal qualities or high moral principles and ideals.
So guess what? No. Leave it right there. Number 1 and number 2 belongs to Israel. You understand that? Belonging to a hereditary class with high social or political status. That's us by blood. That's us. That's the Israelites. That's the sons of Jacob right there. You understand? Then it says, having or showing fine personal or high moral principles and ideals. Let's look at some of the synonyms for that.
Righteous, virtuous, good.
Righteous. We're supposed to be virtuous. Come on.
Good.
Good.
Honorable.
Honorable. He made us an honorable people.
Honest.
And honest people. You know, we lie a lot, y'all. Y'all know that. You know, we do a lot of lying. Come on.
Upright.
We're supposed to be upright.
Upstanding. Decent. Worthy. Noble-minded. Uncorrupted.
Noble-minded. Uncorrupted. Are we corrupted today, y'all, as a whole? Yes, we are. Come on.
Anti-corruption.
Uh-huh.
Moral.
We're supposed to be a moral people.
Ethical.
Uh-huh.
Reputable.
Of high reputation.
Magnanimous.
Come on, Rita.
Magnanimous.
Hey, let's look that word. I don't know what that word means. I know y'all don't either. Let's look it up.
Magnanimous. Generous or forgiving.
Now, y'all know how black people are. We don't forgive nothing. We want our lick back. No diddy. We want our lick back, though. Y'all know what I mean. Somebody do you wrong, you know you want some payback. You can't just, I forgive you, we'll let it go. The brother apologized, that's it. I got no ill feelings towards you. That ain't us. That is not us. We are not a forgiving people. Come on.
Especially toward a rival or less powerful person.
You see that? You are unforgiving to somebody of you deem less than you. If somebody disrespects you and they're less, you think a lesser of them than yourself, or you can overpower them, you gonna get that lick back one way or the other. But if it's a brother that's outranks you or something like that, you quick to let it go. No. That's magnanimous. Now go back. Go back to those. Matter of fact, we can skip that. Read Jeremiah 2:21 again.
Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 21. Yet I had planted thee a noble vine.
A noble vine. So we know the definition of noble is belonging to an hereditary class with high social or political status. The Israelites are supposed to be the top nation on the earth. Then the next definition is having or showing fine personal qualities or high moral principles and ideals. That's us, by the laws of God. Now, Deuteronomy 4 and 5. Let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 5.
Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments.
So the Lord said, listen, Israel, I taught you statutes and judgments. I taught you these things, right? I taught you to be noble, of high moral principles and ideals. You are that nation, that top nation on the earth. Come on.
Even as the Lord my God commanded me. That ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it.
Now, in the context of the scripture, the Israelites were in the wilderness. They were getting ready to go into the land of Canaan. And the Lord had to give them the law, statutes, and commandments. Why did he have to give it to them before they got there? Just digress real quick. What are these laws for? In the back. Just say real loud and strong. We're going into the land. Why did he give us those laws before we got in the stand up? State your name too. Or you want to come to the mic? I don't want to take a lot of time to answer questions, though. Go ahead.
Hey, shalom, Cat.
Shalom.
Most High Christ bless. Happy Sabbath. for guidance?
No. Officer. We're going into the land. What do we need once we get in the land? Come on.
Shalom, Cap. Order.
We need order, structure, because guess what? By laws is how a society is ran. Right, y'all? Okay. Read it again.
Verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my God commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them.
Keep these laws and do these laws.
For this is your wisdom and your understanding.
This is your wisdom in the sight of the other nations, right? Go ahead.
In the sight of the nations.
In the sight of all the other nations. Only you got my laws. Only you know how to run the government the way I want it ran. You understand? Come on.
Which shall hear all these statutes.
The nations are going to hear all these statutes, all these laws, how they move together, how they don't kill each other, how they don't steal from each other. You understand? How they don't make baby mamas and baby daddies out of each other and say what?
And say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people.
Oh, that's what the nations are going to say once we come back to the laws of God. Come on.
For what nation is there so great?
So what nation is there so great?
Who hath God so nigh unto them? As the Lord our God is in all things that we call upon him for.
Today, if a Christian pastor will never read this. He will never read this. He said, what nation is there so great who have God so near unto them? It ain't talking about God is near to everybody. He's dealing with Israel. Come on.
Verse 8. And what nation is there so great that have statutes and judgments so righteous as all this law?
As all this law.
Which I set before you this day.
Okay, go to Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Just setting the standard here.
Deuteronomy.
Israel's the top nation. They are a noble people. God made them, right? All the other nations are going to say, man, this is a great, wise, and understanding people once we keep the law. Okay. Deuteronomy 7 and 6.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. Come on. For thou art an holy people.
God said we are a holy people.
Unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
God chose each and every one of you brothers and sisters to be special all to himself. You got to really let that soak in. God chose you. When you go to work on Monday, you see your boss, your white boss or your white CEO of the company. But guess what? God didn't choose him. God didn't choose the East Indians. He didn't choose the Arabs. But he did choose you so-called blacks and Hispanics. You better glory in that thing. Read it again.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself. A special people
unto himself. What could this do for your self-esteem, brothers and sisters? Would black women be rocking blonde weaves all over the place to the tune of billions of dollars annually? No. Would black men be selling drugs to each other? No. Come on.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
That's what God said. Get mad if you want. God said it. And you need to glory in that thing right there. Leviticus 20 and 26. Leviticus chapter 20, verse 26. Let's see what else the Lord says.
Leviticus chapter 20, verse 26. And ye shall be holy unto me.
Matter of fact, wait. Before we move on from Deuteronomy 7 and 6, let me ask y'all a question. Why did God choose Israel? Every hand should be up. This is easy. So, Officer Nathaniel. Why did God choose Israel? What is it about us?
Because of the promise he made to our fathers.
That's right, brother. That's right. Give him a hand. That's the only reason we get in the kingdom, y'all. Y'all know that, right? That's the only reason, because of the promise from Abraham to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That promise has to be kept. Y'all understand that? We broke our covenant. What was our covenant? Keeping the law. Y'all understand that, sisters? We broke our covenant. The only way we get in the kingdom It's based on Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, that covenant right there. Now, Leviticus 20 and 26.
Leviticus chapter 20, verse 26. And ye shall be holy unto me.
Uh-huh.
For I, the Lord, am
The
holy.
word holy means separate or set apart. Come on.
For I, the Lord, am holy.
Uh-huh.
And have severed you from other people.
What did God do?
Severed you from other people.
God separated you. Brothers, sisters, you always want to be around the wicked. You always want to be around the other nations. But what did God say?
And have severed you from other people.
If I sever your arm, I just cut your arm off from the rest of your body. If I sever your leg, I just separated your leg from the rest of your body. God said he severed you from the other nations. You ain't like them. You understand? And you ain't supposed to try to be like them. Now, let me ask y'all this. God said you separate and you're above everybody else. What separates you, or what did God, how do I put it? I don't want to give y'all the answer. What separates y'all from everybody else? Huh? The laws, and very good. The laws and the commandments. Watch this. Deuteronomy 14 and 2.
Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 2.
Watch this.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
God said, once again, you are holy. You Israelites, you are holy unto the Lord. Come on.
And the Lord have chosen thee to be a peculiar people.
Oh, peculiar means strange, different, not like everybody else. So when you go to your job, y'all know how y'all do at y'all jobs. Y'all gotta smile, laugh at the stupid jokes, act like you didn't hear the Christmas song in the back. The Christmas song is killing y'all right now. I know the Christmas song is killing y'all right now. That's why I like work. I work alone. Hallelujah. Y'all grieved right now. You gotta fake it. Y'all gotta fake it all types of ways right now. Woo. You see you see Nimrod in the lunchroom over here. Everybody, the Christmas, is y'all Christmas decorations up yet? Who said yes?
Damn.
Is it grieving y'all? It should. You understand? But the point is this. Because you are not like everybody else, you are peculiar to everybody else. You're strange to everybody else. So when you have to go work for them, now you have to smile, fit in, use wisdom, not to get fired. You understand? And I know it's grievous because I used to work with folks too. You understand? But read Deuteronomy 14 and 2 again.
Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 2. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Uh-huh.
And the Lord have chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself.
A peculiar people, a strange or separated people unto himself.
Above all the nations.
Above who?
All the nations.
Above all the nations
that are upon the earth.
Wisdom of Solomon 19 and 6. Write this down. Write this down right here. Oh, by the way, when you go to work during this time, don't say nothing about the laws, God. Don't say nothing. They tell you Merry Christmas, have a nice day, or enjoy your holiday. That's it. Don't be going back and forth. Oh, Christmas is wicked and evil. Listen, I got to go to HR about you, man. You offended me right now. They're not going to go with that. I want you to think about something too. I just thought of something during this season. If you okay, Christmas, right? They tell you when you get a job and you do orientation, what do they tell you about religion, politics, that kind of stuff? Don't talk about it. That's against our policies of our employment or whatever. But then they got Nimrod in the damn lunchroom. Yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with this. There's a problem here. But the thing is, you got to use wisdom. You know you right now, each one of y'all at your jobs are behind enemy lines. It is what it is. To earn a living, this is what you got to do. You got to be grieved with Nimrod, with the jingle bells and the stuff.
Damn.
Some of y'all, they give y'all the little hat to wear and all that stuff. Listen, or they give y'all the what is it? The Christmas lunch. That's when it's time to get low. Go in the bathroom, go in the locker room, do something. Don't eat that stuff. Give me that. Wisdom of Solomon 19:6.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 19, verse 6. For the whole creature in its proper kind.
The whole creature is all 12 tribes. That's the whole creature.
In his proper kind. Was fashioned again anew. Serving the peculiar commandments.
Serving what?
The peculiar commandments.
The peculiar commandments. Now we know what makes you peculiar. You're here with us on a Sabbath day getting these laws. What's the rest of the world doing? Things that are not peculiar. They're doing all the same stuff. They buying last-minute Christmas gifts right now. You in here getting this word. Being peculiar and strange to them. Read it again.
For the whole creature in his proper kind was fashioned again anew. Serving the peculiar commandments.
Serving the peculiar commandments.
That were given unto them.
That were given to them by the Lord through Moses.
That thy children.
What?
Thy children.
That your children.
Might be kept without hurt.
Oh, this is for not only your benefit, but you're supposed to teach these things to your children.
Hit the bomb!
But what do our families do? They teach us Christmas. They teach us birthdays and New Year's and all this foolishness. They know what they're doing. Why you think society has made all these pagan holidays so kid-friendly? So they could just pass it down generation after generation after generation. You understand? Watch this. 2 Corinthians 6:14. 2 Corinthians 6 and verse 14. Watch this. Remember now, we are separate people above all people, serving the peculiar commandments. Come on.
2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 14.
Come on.
Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers.
That's what God said. And guess who that is? Your families, your mama, your daddy, the ones that you love most. God said what?
Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers.
God said don't be yoked unequally. With who?
With
unbelievers. Brothers and sisters. You understand? They're all getting ready for Christmas right now. Some of them have tried sending you Christmas gifts to your kids right now. Who got some families trying to send them some gifts? Be honest. One brother, that's it. Oh, y'all are sharp. Y'all let mama know, huh? Bunch of liars. I know y'all some liars. All y'all black shirts in the back, I know y'all, somebody in there lying. I'm going to ask again. Who got mama, grandma, whoever trying to bring a Christmas gift to your kids at this time? Nobody, and you want to raise their hand? Bruh. Word. Oh, one brother. Okay. But guess what? These are the fights we're gonna have because we want to keep God's laws. You understand? One of the biggest issues you're gonna have in this walk is not necessarily Esau. Esau ain't around you. It's your family. And it's that man or woman in the mirror. That's your number one enemy right there. The man or woman in the mirror. Not mama, not your daddy, not your friends, not the sister that hates you at your job. No. It's you. You control the choices you make. Now, read it. Keep reading.
Be not unequally yoked together with unbelievers.
So don't be unequal. So you have a choice. You have a choice to be unequally yoked or not. You understand? So that's why you become the biggest enemy to yourself. Come on.
For what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness?
So what fellowship does Christmas keepers with law keepers? Come on.
And what communion have light with darkness?
You are the light, brothers, sisters. What communion do you have with the darkness? Come on.
And what concord hath Christ with Belial?
Uh-huh.
Or
Satan. Come on.
Or what part hath he that believeth with an infidel?
With a non-believer. What part do you have as a believer with a non-believer? Come on.
And what agreement hath the temple of God with idols?
Oh, what agreement does IUIC have with those keeping Christmas? Or the church, the Christian church? Zero. Nothing. That's why we stay separate from them. Come on.
For ye are the temple of the living God.
Uh-huh.
As God hath said, I will dwell in them and walk in them.
See that, brothers and sisters? You are the, read that again.
For ye are the temple of the living God.
You're the temple of the living God. You are the temple. Come on.
As God hath said, I will dwell in them.
I will dwell in them. That's the Holy Spirit. Come on.
And walk in them.
And walk in them.
And I will be their God.
Uh-huh.
And they shall be my people.
So now let's see what the commandment is. Let's see what Paul says here. Keep reading.
Wherefore, come out from among them.
Do what?
Come out from among them.
And do what?
And be ye separate.
Wow. That's what Paul said, y'all. Did Paul have the Spirit of the Lord on him? Sisters? Yeah, Paul had the Spirit of the Lord on. And what did he say? Read that again.
Wherefore, come out from among them.
He said, come out from among unbelievers. Come on.
And be ye separate, saith the Lord. And touch not the unclean thing.
What is the unclean thing? Sin. Your Christmas, your birthdays, your Easter, your New Year's, Halloween, your Thanksgiving dinners that you're not there anymore. You understand? He said, touch not the unclean thing, and what will happen?
And I will receive you.
And that's how God is going to receive us, y'all. Read on.
And will be a father unto you.
So once we do these things and separate from them, what did it say?
And will be a father unto you.
Now the Lord is going to be a father to us.
And ye shall be my sons and daughters.
And then, and only then, will we be the sons and daughters of the living God. We ain't going to be just niggas no more. You understand? Now, Exodus 34:12. Shout out to Deacon Ithon. He just brought this out.
Exodus chapter 34, verse 12. Take heed to thyself.
So the scripture says, take heed to yourself. Be aware. Okay? Take caution. Come on.
Lest thou make a covenant with the inhabitants of the land.
Do not make a covenant with the inhabitants of the land. What does that mean for us today in 2025 in Atlanta, Georgia? It means don't follow the ways of the other nations. That's what that means. Read that part again.
Take heed to thyself.
Uh-huh.
Lest thou make a covenant with the inhabitants of the land.
How do you make a covenant with the people of the land? You're going to put the Christmas tree in your house. You're going to put the mistletoe up. You're going to get the Yule log. That's how you make a covenant. You make a covenant to serve the gods of the other nations. Come on.
Whither thou goest.
Yeah. Look at this. This is black people making a covenant with the people of the land. Read the whole thing again.
Take heed to thyself.
Uh-huh.
Lest thou make a covenant with the inhabitants of the land.
This is making a covenant with the inhabitants of the land. Look, giving gifts and all of that good stuff. Come on.
Whither thou goest. Lest it be for a snare in the midst of thee.
Oh, but all these things are a snare to our people. Okay? Let's just think about something. You could leave the pictures up there. Let's just think about something. When we kept Christmas, right? Who never kept it? We all kept it, right? Sisters? Oh, they real quiet. Damn, they miss it. Are y'all grieved by not keeping Christmas? Oh, it sounds like it.
Damn.
Jeez. All right. So Made me forget my damn thought. All right. I was shocked. All right, we all kept Christmas, right? Okay. When you get your gifts on Christmas Day, you unwrap them and wrapping papers all over the place, and you happy. Everybody's happy, right? Everybody's got gifts. Cool. After about 2 weeks, what are y'all really doing with all those gifts? Not a damn thing. They sitting in the corner somewhere on a table or whatever. But be honest, for the most part, we're not using none of that stuff. Even with the kids. You say, oh, it's for the kids. It's for the kids, though. But after 2 weeks, the kids don't give a damn about them gifts. It's a vain thing. It's all vain. All of it. You understand? But guess what? Can you just Google it? IT, how much do black people spend annually in 2025 on Christmas? Because it used to be $1.1 trillion, but that was back like when I was checking in like 2012. So I know it's up since then. Can you just Google it? How much money do black people spend on not even Northern Kingdom, just Southern Kingdom? How much money do we spend for Christmas? That's how much money black people spend annually on Christmas. We don't have our own bus system. We don't have our own communities. Well, we live in communities, but we don't run nothing in the community. But we got $1.7 trillion damn near to spend and put back into this wicked economy that put us in the circumstances that we're in. Damn. That doesn't make any sense. Read it.
While specific 2025 Christmas spending figures for black consumers aren't in yet, it's December 2025. General trends show black consumers hold massive power, projected to reach...
Wait. Even that is a deception. Why do I say that? Your power is not in consuming. Your power is owning. You have power to buy. That's not a power. That's a manipulation. Go ahead.
Projected to reach $1.7 trillion in spending by 2030.
Keep going.
With overall holiday spending potentially softening due to inflation, though Black Friday, Cyber Monday saw big jumps in 2025. Expect data to emerge from firms like...
That's it. Let's go back to the scripture. Exodus 34:12 again.
Exodus chapter 34.
So y'all see, we're in a hell of a bind, and we've been here. And it's a slave mentality to keep doing the same slave behaviors over and over, especially when all this knowledge is out here. Black folks could easily Google, is Christmas pagan or is it biblical? And find out quick from AI if it is or not. But they don't care. And we're going to read that later today too. Come on.
Exodus chapter 34, verse 12. Take heed to thyself, lest thou make a covenant with the inhabitants of the land, whither thou goest, lest it be for a snare in the midst of thee.
Read.
But ye shall destroy their altars.
Do what?
Destroy their altars.
Destroy their altars.
Break their images.
Break their images. That's their gods, their idols.
And cut down their groves.
That's where they worship at, by the trees. Read on.
For thou shalt worship no other God. For the Lord, whose name is jealous, is a jealous God.
So now, let's get an example of that. 2 Chronicles 34:3. We're going to read 3 through 4. 2 Chronicles 34 and verse 3.
2 Chronicles chapter 34, verse 3. Come on! For in the 8th year of his reign, while he was yet young, he began to seek after the God.
This is talking about Josiah, a king Josiah, Judah. Now, this is Southern Kingdom. Remember, the kingdom split, y'all, right? And guess what? Out of all the kings, there was only 2 righteous, 3. Who's the third? Hezekiah, Asa. Oh, Asa, yes. Asa, Hezekiah, and Josiah. That's it. There was absolutely none from Northern Kingdom. All y'all niggas was wicked. All of y'all. Wicked as hell. But Southern Kingdom only had 3. Come on.
For in the 8th year of his reign, while he was yet young, he began to seek after the God of David his father. And in the 12th year, he began to purge Judah and Jerusalem from the high places.
Whoa. What's he doing here? He's performing what Moses put into law in Exodus 34:13. Read that part again.
And in the 12th year, he began to purge Judah and Jerusalem from the high places.
From the high places where they worshipped at.
And the groves.
And the groves.
And the carved images.
Those images.
And the molten images.
And the molten images. The idols. You understand? That's what King Josiah did. Let's get one more. 2 Chronicles 31:3.
2 Chronicles chapter 31, verse 3. He appointed also the king's portion of his substance for the burnt offerings. To wit,
No, I'm sorry. Start at 1.
Verse 1. Now when all this was finished, all Israel that were present went out to the cities of Judah.
This is talking about King Hezekiah. Come on. When he set Israel back up. Come on.
And break the images in pieces.
They did what?
Break the images in pieces. And cut down the groves. And threw down the high places and the altars out of all Judah and Benjamin. And Ephraim also and Manasseh. Until they had utterly destroyed them all.
They destroyed all the idols out the land. Come on.
Then all the children of Israel returned, every man to his possession, into their own cities. And Hezekiah appointed the courses of the priests and the Levites after their courses, every man according to his service, the priests and Levites for burnt offerings.
The priests and the Levites for burnt offerings.
And for peace offerings, to minister and to give thanks, and to praise in the gates of the tents of the Lord. He appointed also the king's portion of his substance for the burnt offerings.
So let me give you a little context. This is King Hezekiah when he told Northern Kingdom come back for the Passover. That's what this is, all right? So he's getting rid of all the idols, all the groves, the images, the carved images, molten images, so forth and so on. Come on.
To wit, for the morning and evening burnt offerings, and the burnt offerings for the Sabbaths, and for the new moons, and for the set feast, as it is written in the law of the Lord.
So all of this sounds really good because we started off, God created us to be a noble people. The nation's going to see that nobility and say, this is a wise and understanding people. Then we went to Deuteronomy 7:6. We're above all people. We're a separated people. We're peculiar. We're different. We're not like everybody else. God said, separate from them, and I will accept you and be a father unto you, right? We read all that. Then we read, break the images, break down their groves, destroy their altars, so forth and so on. And we gave 2 examples of that with King Hezekiah, King Josiah. Now, Psalms 106 and 34. Let's see what happened eventually.
Psalm chapter 106, verse 34. They did not destroy the nations, concerning whom the Lord commanded them.
Damn. The Lord commanded us to wipe out nations out of the land of Canaan for us to dwell in. Right? Y'all remember that, right? Y'all remember that history? Hello? Okay, read on.
But were mingled among the heathen.
But we were mingled among the heathen. And once we around the heathen, what happens? Read on.
And learn their works.
Oh, I want y'all to think about something. How does a society work? You're from America, right? Well, let's leave Judah out because Judah had to come here with Esau. Let's leave Judah out, right? Let's take Benji. Benji is dwelling with the Chinese. What happens? Let's say both cultures are different, right? Right? Okay. So the Chinese merge with, now live amongst the Benjamites. Benji's playing freaking calypso music, dance hall, daggering, smoking weed, dreads, things like that. The Chinese bring Buddha. They bring, what else? What do they do? The women are more submissive. We know that, right? Okay. They have other cultural things different. What's going to happen after 50 years? Yeah, you're going to pick up ways from them, and they're going to pick up ways from you, right? Okay. But is that what God said we should be doing? We're not supposed to learn their ways, y'all.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Right? So read that again, 35.
Verse 35. But were mingled among the heathen and learned their works.
And the reason this happened is because of verse 34. Read it again.
Verse 34. They did not destroy the nations concerning whom the Lord commanded them.
Jump to 36.
And they served their idols.
Now you learn about Buddha. Benji learned about Buddha. Benji actually learned smoking weed from East Indians for the god Shiva that they brought with them, that the East Indians brought with them when they were indentured servants and came to work the land. They brought their god with them, and they brought weed, and they brought curry. That's what the East Indians brought. You understand? That's what they did. So we learned their works. Now, watch this. Judges 1 and 17. So just keep that in mind. Now we're going to go to some history.
Judges chapter 1, verse 17.
Come on.
And Judah went with Simeon, his brother, and they slew the Canaanites that inhabited Zephath.
Wait. Read it again.
And Judah went with Simeon, his brother. And they slew the Canaanites.
We're going to read all the way to 21.
Yes, sir. That inhabited Zephath.
So they slew the Canaanites. Okay, cool. Come on.
And utterly destroyed it.
And they utterly destroyed it. Come on.
And the name of the city was called Hormah.
Read.
Also Judah took Gaza with the coast thereof. And
Ashkelon.
With the coast thereof. And Ekron with the coast thereof.
Read.
And the Lord was with Judah.
The Lord was with Judah.
And he drave out the inhabitants of the mountain.
Drove them out.
But could not drive out the inhabitants of the valley.
Oh, okay. But they couldn't get rid of all the heathen in the valley. Read on.
Because they had chariots of iron.
Okay, keep going.
And they gave Hebron unto Caleb, as Moses said. And he expelled thence the 3 sons of Anak.
Read.
And the children of Benjamin did not drive out the Jebusites that inhabited Jerusalem.
So we were commanded to drive out the Jebusites that inhabited Jerusalem. But we couldn't do it. Come on.
But the Jebusites dwell with the children of Benjamin in Jerusalem unto this day.
Wait a minute. Benji was dwelling with them. So what did Benji pick up? Let's keep reading. Let's go to verse 27.
Verse 27. Neither did Manasseh drive out the inhabitants of Bethshean.
So Benji couldn't drive out the Jebusites. Then it said Manasseh couldn't drive out the inhabitants of Beth-Shean. Come on.
And her towns. Nor Tanakh. And her towns. Nor the inhabitants of Dor and her towns. Nor the inhabitants of Iblim and her towns. Nor the inhabitants of Megiddo and her towns. But the Canaanites would dwell in that land.
Oh, so the Canaanites would dwell in that land with Manasseh. We're going to read all the way to verse 33.
Verse 28. And it came to pass, when Israel was strong, that they put the Canaanites to tribute.
So they didn't utterly drive them out the land, but they made them pay tribute. They made them pay tax. We're going to tax y'all for living here. But still, you're here. You're not supposed to be here. Come on.
And did not utterly drive them out. Neither did Ephraim drive out the Canaanites that dwell in Gezer. But the Canaanites dwelt in Gezer among them. Neither did Zebulun drive out the inhabitants of Kitron, nor the inhabitants of Nahalo. But the Canaanites dwelt among them and became tributaries.
Read.
Neither did Asher drive out the inhabitants of Echo, nor the inhabitants of Zidon, nor Ala, nor Azib, nor of Helbah, nor of Aphik, nor of Rehob. But the Asherites dwelt among the Canaanites, the inhabitants of the land.
Okay, keep going.
For they did not drive them out.
For they did not drive them out. Is that verse 33?
That was verse 32.
33 now.
Verse 33. Neither did Naphtali drive out the inhabitants of Beth Shemesh, nor the inhabitants of Beth Anath, but he dwelt among the Canaanites.
He dwelt among the Canaanites,
The inhabitants of the land.
the inhabitants of the land.
Nevertheless, the inhabitants of Beth Shemesh and of Beth Anath became tributaries unto
So
them.
now, we read all that to say this. Let's think about what we just read. All the other nations that were not driven out, they worshipped other gods, they lived a different way. And Israel was supposed to remove them out the land, not learn their gods, and live in that land. We didn't do that. So my question for you now, let's bring this up to speed to 2025 December. With us dwelling among other nations now, what is the results of that? Don't all raise your hands at once. Come to the mic. I just want to hear some things, what y'all think. How do we live now that we dwell among the nations?
Shalom. Because we
And
dwell,
what have we picked up? Go ahead.
because we dwell among the other nations now, we now eat unclean food that we never used to eat before. Such things like as pork, lobster, shrimp, those things were against. We weren't supposed to do those things, and now we do those things because we are now dwelling amongst other people who said, hey, man, it's not that bad. Or they just put it in our food anyway and don't even tell us that it's in our food, and
Okay.
we have no idea.
Okay, very good. Very good. Anything else? Anybody else? So we eating unclean foods, I agree. We got that from these folks that we dwell amongst.
Shalom, Cap. Most high Christ
Shalom.
bless. Their holidays. Yeah, that's a big one. I'll just leave it at that. Somebody else will get it.
Anybody else? What are the results of us dwelling among the other nations?
Shalom, Cap. To the point where now we worship their gods.
There you go. We worship their God. We don't worship the one true God. We don't give a damn about the one true God. We give a damn about white Jesus and Christmas and birthdays. One more? Anybody else? Because I asked for something specific. What is the results? Anybody else? Come on. Let's make it quick. One more.
Shalom, Cap. They're popular persuasions, and we believe everything that come out their mouth. So when we live amongst them, they push certain things on us, and it creates a different culture than what we was doing in our land.
Okay,
basically.
none of y'all are wrong, but here's the thing. Put the first picture up. Here's the result. Here's one of the results of dwelling among the other nations. Yeah, that's where I'm taking it. None of y'all was wrong, but I'm taking it right here. Read it.
The white woman who
Wait, do y'all remember this story? Sisters, y'all remember this story? Okay, read it.
The white woman who murdered her black boyfriend last year has just been released without facing any charges.
Hey, this is America. This is what you're dealing with. Because you don't want to get right, you don't want to keep the laws, you don't want to separate from your enemies. Now your enemies are killing you, and she going home.
Damn.
She going home, y'all. Go to the next picture. It ain't just the brothers. Oh, man. Hey, listen. There's a YouTube channel. Y'all watch any of them crime stories on YouTube? They be having some crazy stuff, how brothers and sisters be killing each other. There's a YouTube channel called Twisted Crimes, and it shows all the diabolical relationships and stuff like that. Read that.
A 23-year-old black woman who made it clear she preferred white men over black men
This was in Louisiana. Come on.
was stabbed to death by her boyfriend a month after filing a restraining order. He then went head on into a car and set himself on fire.
Now, we got a couple quotes from her. Can you zoom in on what our lovely sister with her breasts out is saying right here? And what she's saying is this is social media. So everybody sees how she feels about black men. Read it.
At Stacy Janae. We hate ninjas over here. At Stacy
Hey,
Janae.
she said niggas, man. We hate you niggas, man. I don't want to be around you niggas, man. If you see the twisted crime one of what actually this is, because I seen it was diabolical. She hated black men. I mean, hated us. Read the next one.
Send a white boy my way.
And the Lord brought it to fruition, sis. He sent you that white boy. You understand? He sent you that white boy you always wanted. Damn. Go back to the main thing. No, go back. Number 2. Play that. This is a result of dwelling with your enemies. Come on.
So peace, black family. Peace, black family. I've always said this. Dating interracially will leave black people alienated from themselves, alienated from their reality, alienated from their culture. It is a social sickness. All right. Now you might say that I'm being extreme. Everybody that date interracially don't do things like this. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is when you do date interracially, you are alienated from a part of yourself, because there's no way you could lay in bed with somebody every night, when you got things like Trayvon Martin happening and Mike Brown happening, and be okay with that. That means that you are alienated. You are removing yourself away from blackness. Like, I don't want to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? I want to be.
Go to the next one. Go to the next one. These are real people, y'all. Come on. Read it.
7 arrested, including grandmother and 13-year-old, in alleged beating and assault of Atlanta teen.
They ran a trap house. Grandma's in the trap house with other little kids and grown-ups. It was a mix, and they beat up another Atlanta teen. What the hell is grandma doing at the trap house, man? The hell is this? How'd she learn that? Was it due to her circumstances from her enemies? Next one. Grandma gangster. You didn't learn that from the Bible. Come on. IT, come on. Oh, stop it, stop. Can you actually zoom in? Because I know the video is small. The actual video of it is small. Are you able to zoom in on the video? Okay, go ahead, play it. Can y'all see that, y'all? Damn. Find the original. Go to the next one, but find the original. Yeah, that picture right there, what's that, number 4? Yep. Yeah, this is dwelling with your enemies. Look. That's it right there. You kissing on stones and stocks. Next one. Dwelling with your enemy. Grown-ups do it too. But look at who's holding the white man up. Another brother. Go to the next one. This is the results of dwelling with your enemies. Y'all know her. Y'all know her, right? Portia Williams. She was just married to some successful black, I think he was from Nigeria. And they had a house in Buckhead or something like that. And some nonsense. Anyway, some drama stuff. She got rid of him. Read it. Matter of fact, read it. Because, our sisters, they always say, oh, these niggas is bums, or, he's supposed to be able to take care of me and this and that, right? So now she was getting taken care of. She leaves her man, gets with a woman. Let's see what it says. Read that.
Simon Gobadia's ex-wife, Portia Williams, celebrates her girlfriend, Patrice Sway McKinney's birthday with affectionate photos.
Before you move on, what's in the back? Is that a Christmas tree in the back, y'all? Huh? With the gifts. Yeah. Yeah. Sister's grabbing her behind, looking manly, right? Zoom out and read the rest.
Portia left a stable, luxurious marriage and entered a new relationship where she is the one providing most of the support, according to netizens.
I thought women wanted to be taken care of and live a soft life. You out here providing, but you won't use your resources for the man. You want to take from the man. But if you're in a woman and woman situation, you want to be the provider. Make it make sense. Is that it, y'all? Is that it, IT? Any more? What is it? I can't see it. Yes, play that. Read it first.
She hoped and prayed.
I forgot I gave you the video. Go ahead.
She hoped and prayed for a white boyfriend for years. She finally found one, and he ended her life. Stephen Heinrich Jr. fatally stabbed 23-year-old Stacy Charles, then crashed his vehicle and lit himself on fire. He died from his injuries.
Details tonight about the man accused of stabbing his girlfriend this morning on Old Hammond Highway and then setting himself on fire. Paramedics rushed Stephen Heinrich Jr. to the hospital with severe burns described as life-threatening. Officers found his girlfriend, 23-year-old Stacy Charles, stabbed several times around 2 o'clock this morning on Old Hammond. She did not survive. Investigators say after stabbing the victim, Heinrich then drove off, crossed into oncoming traffic, intentionally hit another vehicle, and then set himself on fire. More details tonight about the...
Go back to that and zoom in on, there's some more quotes there from her Instagram or something, or Twitter, whatever it is. Can you zoom in? So, brothers and sisters, these are the results. You got it? These are the results of us dwelling with our enemies, learning their culture, picking up evil from them. These are the results. So we're no longer that noble people no more. We're no longer the moral, have high moral principles no more. We ain't got that no more. We're just like them. Read it. You can take me off the screen. Come on.
We hate niggas over here. I'm mad I'm not somewhere out there living life with my white boo. Send a white boy my way. Send a white boy my way. Where my scrawny, heavily tattooed white man at?
Damn, where my scrawny, heavily tattooed white man at?
White people never seem to love me as much as I love them. Sigh.
Oh, she started to learn. Now, go back. Now, let's go back to the scripts now. 1 Esdras 8:82. Let's see what the Bible got to say about all this. Because this is all tying into Christmas, New Year's, and all that garbage about this holiday season, right? 1 Esdras 8:82.
1 Esdras chapter 8, verse 82. And now, O Lord, what shall we say, having these things? For we have transgressed thy commandments, which thou gavest by the hand of thy servants, the prophets.
So we transgress God's laws. Come on.
Saying that the land which ye enter into to possess as an heritage is a land polluted with the pollutions of the strangers of the land.
The strangers are the other nations, y'all. The land is polluted. Our minds are polluted with the culture of the other nations, the ways of the other nations. Come on.
And they have filled it with their uncleanness. Therefore, now shall ye not join your daughters unto their sons.
Don't join your daughters to their sons. Don't marry them. Don't let your sons marry them.
Neither shall ye take their daughters unto your sons. Moreover, ye shall never seek to have peace with them.
Wait a minute. What did God say?
Moreover, ye shall never seek to have peace with them.
So now, let's bring it up to 2025. What does that mean right there? Never have peace with these other nations. Don't all raise your hands at once, brothers. Come on. What does it mean? Does it mean at the job punch them in the face? What does it mean?
Don't make marriages with them.
Is that it?
That means basically you separate. They do, we do.
Yes. Don't learn their ways. Wait, come back. How do black people today have peace with the other nations?
They marry them. They invite them to the cookouts. They
invited to the cookout.
They invite them to the cookout. They marry them. They keep their holidays.
Oh, say it again.
They keep their holidays.
Okay, so all that you just said, what does that overall say? What is it doing?
Assimilation.
Assimilating, meaning you're learning the ways of the heathen.
Right.
That's seeking their peace. You seek their peace means they subdued you. You understand? They subdued you. There's a show, y'all know in ancient time, right? Let's say there's two warring, especially amongst Esau. A lot of the Viking TV series, a lot of, who's seen The Last Kingdom? Damn. Okay, there's a show on Netflix called The Last Kingdom. Really good show. It's kind of like Game of Thrones. But it shows how Esau, let's say you believe in the pagan Viking gods like Zeus and all that kind of stuff, right? And you're attacking the Christian nation. You subdue the Christian nation. Are the Christian nation going to be able to remain Christians? No. They're going to force their God on you, and you're going to follow the ways of whoever conquered you. That's what Esau did with us. They forced on us white Jesus. They forced on us the Jews are white. They forced on us Christianity. They did all that things. So following the God of another nation is showing you are subdued. That's what you are. If you're a black Christian, you are a subdued servant/slave. Yes, you are. Now, read it again.
Verse 85. Moreover, ye shall never seek to have peace with
God
them.
said never seek the peace of these people. Why?
That ye may be strong.
So now we know why we're so freaking weak. Because we seek their peace. Think about that. All the black people that are celebrating Christmas right now, or going to be celebrating that in a couple days or whatever, do black people ever really go against any other race but their own? Primarily, we only attack each other. Why is that? Because black people spiritually in the state that we're in, we know we freaking weak. That's why we don't attack nobody else. We only attack each other. We only got mouth for each other. But you know how many times we've been to camp and we've had brothers bug out and getting all brolic on us and all that stuff, and then the white cop come up, and then all of a sudden this guy sees the white cop and his tone changes back to normal, he knows respect. He knows how to speak properly. You know how many times that has happened to us? A lot. So we know what we're talking about. The drug dealers the same way. Drug dealers just threaten us all the time. But when the white cop come around that corner, he know etiquette. He know how to be charming. He know how to show teeth. He know all of that. He know how to behave properly. Or he know how to be an outstanding citizen in front of that white cop. Why is that? Read it again, verse 85.
Verse 85. Moreover, ye shall never seek to have peace with them.
Don't seek their peace. Don't follow them. Come on.
That ye may be strong.
That ye may be strong. So you're weak. In our state right now, we are a weak people. Come on.
And eat the good things of the land.
And get the blessings of the land. We ain't got no land no more because of this. Come on.
And that ye may leave the inheritance of the land unto your children forevermore.
Go to Jeremiah 4:22. Jeremiah 4:22. Come on.
Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 22.
Let's see what else God got to say about the Israelites.
For my people is foolish.
What did God say?
For my people is foolish.
God said the Israelites, y'all are foolish people, man. Come on.
They have not known me.
You don't know the Lord. You think you know the Lord. You know white supremacy Christianity. You know Christmas and birthdays and jingle bells. You understand? And foolishness. Tooth fairies. What's the other one called for Valentine's Day? Cupid. Yeah, you know Cupid and Tooth Fairies and all that. Garbage. You know Barney, but you don't know the Lord. Come on.
For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children.
Look up the word sottish for me, please. They are sottish children. What does that mean? Come on.
This is the definition of sottish. Means stupid.
What?
Stupid.
What?
Stupid.
Remember the title of the class. Life is hard. It's even harder when you're stupid. That's what Esau said. Read it again, sottish.
Sottish means stupid, dull, or foolish, especially from or as if from excessive drinking.
Excessive drinking. You in a drunken stupor. Come on.
Describing someone who resembles a sot.
It's like you're a drunk people. You're a zombie. Come on.
A drunkard, or behaves in a drunken, senseless way.
A drunken, senseless. It's like we ain't got no sense. You know how many ways today you can die at the hands of another black person these days just for the slightest infraction. That's the word, infraction. Come on.
Often implying spiritual blindness.
Are we spiritually blind today? Yes.
Or dullness to the truth.
Or dullness. Do you hear the truth? Brothers is out right now teaching the truth all over America, or Africa, the Caribbean, Europe, but their dullness to the truth. They hear it, they know it's correct, but they turn a blind eye and still put that Christmas tree in their house. Come on.
It describes behaviors like heavy, senseless drinking, or foolish actions stemming from it, but also a general state of being stupefied or dull.
Mark 7:21. So we are a people driven by senseless, what does it say? Senseless, in a drunken, it's like we behave in a drunken, senseless way, often implying spiritual blindness or dullness to the truth. So what are we driven by? We're driven by lust. We're driven by covetousness, hatred, false narratives, and vainglory.
Damn.
Those are some of the things that drive black people. So let's see something. Let's go into the scriptures now. Mark 7:21. Let's deal with some of these spirits.
Mark chapter 7, verse 21. For from within, out of the heart of men.
Out of your heart, you meaning your mind.
Proceed evil thoughts.
The thoughts come out of your mind, not the physical heart pumping blood, right? So it says these things come out of, these evil thoughts come from within. Come on.
Proceed evil thoughts. Adulteries.
Adulteries come from here.
Fornications. Murders.
Murder.
Thefts. Covetousness. Wickedness.
Wickedness.
Deceit. Lasciviousness.
Deceit. Come on.
An evil eye. Blasphemy. Pride. Foolishness. All these evil things.
All these evil things
come from within.
Come from within.
And defile the man.
And you're defiled by the things that come out of your brain. That's inside of you, right? Watch this. Give me 1 John 1:8. Now, let me ask y'all a question, brothers. Do any of you brothers have any of these spirits inside of you? Who does not have these spirits inside of you? Good answer. You understand? Because we all, everything we just read, guess where that is? It's inside. You understand? These are the things that you have to constantly fight. That's why I made mention to y'all, the biggest enemy is not your mama, it ain't the white man, it's that nigga in the mirror. That's the biggest enemy right there, you.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
Now, give me 1 John 1:8.
1 John chapter 1, verse 8. If we say that we have no sin.
If you say you have no sin, you perfect, You don't do evil. You ain't do nothing wrong. Never in your life. Damn liar, you. Come on.
We deceive ourselves.
You're deceiving yourselves, brothers. Come on.
And the truth is not in us.
And God said the truth is not in you. James 5:17. The truth is not in you. And you know, when you say, hey, I ain't got no sin. I ain't do nothing wrong. I'm all right. What you're saying spiritually is you don't need Christ. That's what you're saying. You saying I don't need to lean on Christ. I'm good. No, you ain't good. And if you don't need Christ, you shouldn't be in here. You should be off living your life. Come on, James 5:17.
James chapter 5, verse 17. Elias was a man subject to like passions.
So when it says Elias, it's talking about Elijah. Elijah, right? Read it again.
Elias was a man subject to like passions.
Elias or Elijah was a man subject to like passions as what?
As we are.
So guess what? The prophets had to deal with their own personal sins also. Just like you and me. We all got to deal with our personal sins just like Elijah had to, right? But did Elijah stop the work? No, he did not. Should you stop the work? No, you should not. Read it again.
Elias was a man subject to like passions as we are. And he prayed earnestly that it might not rain. And it rained not on the earth by the space of 3 years and 6 months.
Go to Sirach 48:1. So now, the prophets dealt with issues. Because think about something. Right, I didn't write that down. Right. If you, let's say you didn't have any sin, you out teaching, and you didn't have no sin, could you really relate to the people? No, you can't, right? Because now, if the people see you and that you have no sin, what would the people do with you? Huh? I can't hear you. No. If you have no sin, who would you be? So what would the people want to do with you? And what would you become to the people? Thank you. You become an idol. Sirach 48:1.
Sirach chapter 48.
So that's why we all have some personal stuff going on with us. You understand? We all got to fight and lean on Christ. Come on.
Sirach chapter 48, verse 1. Come on. Then stood up Elias the prophet as fire, and his word burned like a lamp.
Read it again.
Then stood up Elias the prophet as fire.
Then stood up Elias, that is the same Elijah. Come on.
And his word burned like a lamp.
Jump to verse 10. Remember, Elijah was a prophet, right? He dealt with he dealt with his own issues like we all have to deal with our issues. But he was a prophet and he didn't stop. What is the purpose of a prophet? We're about to read it right here in verse 10.
Verse 10. Who was ordained for reproofs in their time.
That's the point of a prophet. That's the point. To do what?
To pacify.
No, read it again.
Who
10.
was ordained for reproofs in their times.
You brothers are ordained to reprove your people. You brothers are ordained to go out to the streets and teach your people this Bible. Teach them God's laws. Because they was beaten down into becoming niggas. Now you got to teach them this. You understand? That's what you got to do. And there's a point to that. Read the next part.
To pacify the wrath of the Lord's judgment.
So wait a minute. When we go out into the streets and teach them this word, they think we hate them. But this is the ultimate love right here to give you an opportunity at eternal life. And they say it's hate. But what's the point of it again? Why are we doing this?
To pacify the wrath of the Lord's judgment.
They don't even realize that. Our job is to get them out of the crosshairs of God. You're in the crosshairs, Christians. Black Christians, yes, you are. Black Muslims, all you, now you're spiritual, you believe in the forefathers and all that garbage. You're in the crosshairs of God. And we trying to save your silly behind. Come on.
Before it break forth into fury. And to turn the heart of the father unto the son.
You can read about that in Malachi chapter 4. To turn the heart of the father unto the son. Come on.
And to restore the tribes of Jacob.
And to restore the 12 tribes of Israel. That's the point of a prophet. Now, watch this. Romans 7. Now, remember, 2 Corinthians 12 and 6. Now, remember, we all got issues we got to deal with, right? 2 Corinthians, what did I say, 12 and 6?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, we could read it. I kind of went over it already, but we could read it.
2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 6. For though I would desire to glory, I shall not be a fool.
This is Paul. Come on.
For I will say the truth, but now I forbear, lest any man should think of me above that which he seeth me to be.
Just read it straight through.
Or that he heareth of me, and lest I should be exalted above measure through the abundance of the revelations. There was given to me a thorn in the flesh, the messenger of Satan to buffet me, lest I should be exalted above measure.
Now, why did I read that? I kind of said it earlier, but why did I read that? Who could break that down? We just went over it. Soldier Samson. We just went over it. Come on.
Shalom, Cap.
Shalom.
So that we don't exhort ourselves above the rest of the people, so we'll be able to relate to them.
I don't know what you mean.
Well, that thorn is that sin.
Okay. So when it says thorn in the flesh, what is that?
That's the sin that we have, each one of us has.
Okay, what about it?
It was given to us so that we not exhorted above those that we teach to.
Okay, very good. Y'all understand that? So I know we just spoke about it, but I had it written down in my notes after all. Now, watch this. Romans 7 and 7. Romans 7, verse 7. And then we're going to get into some of y'all Christmas celebrations and all of that.
Romans chapter 7, verse 7. Come on. What shall we say then? Is the law sin? God forbid.
Is the law of God sin? No. Come on.
Nay, I had not known sin, but by the law.
Now, remember, Paul grew up a Pharisee. He grew up as a doctor of the law. But then it said, read the last part again.
Nay, I had not known sin, but by the law.
He had not known sin except by the law. What does that mean? If there's no law, there's no sin. When he found out the law, now he realized he's in sin. Y'all with me? Come on.
For I had not known lust, except the law has said, thou shalt not covet.
The only way I knew I was in sin is by the law. That's all Paul is saying. I didn't know I was in the sin of thou shalt not covet until I found out there was a law that said thou shalt not covet, and I was lusting at something. You with me? 8.
Verse 8. But sin, taking occasion by the commandment, wrought in me all manner of concupiscence. For without the law, sin was dead.
Who want to break that down? What is Paul saying? All Paul is saying is when he read the law, he found out he was wicked as hell. That's all Paul's saying. It wrought in me all manners of concupiscence. I didn't know that until I found out what the law actually said. I'm like, damn, I'm a wicked nigga. That's all Paul's saying. Jump to 23. No, read 8 again, and we're going to jump.
Verse 8. But sin, taking occasion by the commandment.
Sin taking occasion by what?
By the commandment.
Thou shalt not kill. Don't steal. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not covet. Honor your father and your mother. You understand? Those are the commandments. Read.
Wrought in me all manner of concupiscence.
When I found out what these things really mean, I found out I was wicked as hell. Come on.
For without the law,
sin
was dead.
There was no sin. I wasn't in sin once I knew what, if I didn't know the law, then I'm good. Y'all with me? 23.
Verse 23. But I see another law in my members. Warring against the law of my mind.
Warring against what?
The law of my mind.
The law of your mind is God's laws. God said, thou shalt not covet. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Don't steal. Have no other gods before me. Right? But I see something else in my members, in my flesh. Your flesh wants to do one thing. But your mind is saying, you know what? I don't think we should go that route. But the flesh is like, yo, listen, fall back. I got this right now. I got this. Come on.
And bringing me into captivity to the law of sin.
To the law of sin.
Which is in my members.
So do y'all see the battle going on? The flesh versus the spirit. The flesh versus the spirit. Now, Jeremiah 6:10 through 16. We're going to speed it up a little bit. Jeremiah 6:10 through 16.
Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 10. To whom shall I speak and give warning that they may hear? Behold, their ear is uncircumcised.
Why is their ear uncircumcised? They're going by the flesh and not the spirit. They know what's right, but the flesh is telling them something else. I'm gonna do what's pleasurable to this flesh. Come on.
And they cannot hearken. Behold, the word of the Lord is unto them a reproach. They have no delight in
That
it.
is black people today in Christianity getting ready to celebrate Christmas right now. They have, read that last part, the word what? The word of the Lord?
The word of the Lord is unto them a reproach.
The word of the Lord is unto our people hate speech, hatred for them. They think we hate them by bringing them what the Bible said. How is that possible? Because you hate God. You Christians, you really hate God. That's why y'all want us off the corners. That's why y'all want us off the social media. Y'all want us going back to church, back to freaking Sunday church. And that ain't gonna happen. Read that part again. The word what?
The word of the Lord is unto them a reproach.
It's a reproach to them. Come on.
They have no delight in
Black
it.
people have no delight in the word of God. Come on.
Therefore, I am full of fury of the Lord.
Read.
I am weary with holding.
Read.
I will pour it out upon the children abroad
Uh-huh.
and upon the assembly of the young men together.
Uh-huh.
For even the husband with the wife shall be taken.
This is all talk about judgment. You're going to be judged for being stupid. Come on.
The age with him that is full of days.
Read.
And their houses shall be turned unto others.
Now all judgments are coming. Come on.
With their fields and wives together.
Uh-huh.
For I will stretch out my hand upon the inhabitants of the land, saith the Lord.
Why? Read 13.
Verse 13. For from the least of them,
from the least of them,
even unto the greatest of them.
the greatest, no matter if you're low class or high class in this society,
everyone is given to covetousness.
That's why you niggas love Christmas so much, because you're covetous. It's a covetous holiday. You waiting for your gifts. You waiting for this. You waiting for that. And guess what? If you don't get the gift from a particular person that you was expecting it from, guess what? A fight may break out now. You see it on Instagram. Guns may come out. All kinds of stuff may happen. Damn. Come on.
And from the prophet, even unto the priest, everyone dealeth falsely.
Everyone's going to, or you know what? At the dinner table, you're going to have the pastors say the grace and all that garbage with Nimrod in the back. You understand? Come on.
They have healed also the hurt of the daughter of my people slightly.
Slightly.
Saying, peace, peace, when there is no peace.
See that? At Christmas time, it's a very peaceful time. What's that saying they got around Christmas time? Huh? Yes, that one right there. The goodwill to all men. How's it go? How's it go? Something about goodwill. Goodwill to all men, and hallelujah, brothers. So read that last part. Peace, peace. When there is no peace outside the doors, bullets going to be flying, all kinds of stuff happening outside the doors. Now, watch verse 15.
Verse 15. Were they ashamed when they had committed abomination?
Is your families ashamed when they do these things? Hell no. Is your the people that you love most, your friends, and are they ashamed? Hell no. They proudly do it. They're proud of this thing. They decorate the tree up. Then they take pictures of it and put it on freaking Instagram. Damn. They want everybody to see this thing. Look how nice I decorated the tree. Ooh. You understand? But if you ask them, why do y'all use a tree for December 25th? They're going to be offended. Read.
Nay, they were not at all ashamed.
They're not at all ashamed.
Neither could they blush.
They won't blush.
Therefore, they shall fall among them that fall.
So because of that, because you're willfully stupid, what's going to happen?
They shall fall among them that fall.
You're going to fall. You're going to die. Come on.
At the time that I visit them, they shall be cast down, saith the Lord.
Read on.
Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old paths.
Ask for the commandments, the old paths. Don't go to new paths that you learn from your enemies. Go to the old paths. Come on.
Where is the good way?
Ask for the good way.
And walk therein.
And walk in the good way.
And ye shall find rest.
Oh, and if you do that, then you're going to find rest. Right now, hey, listen. Monday, back to Massa. That's what it is. You ain't got no rest in this cat. Matter of fact, this whole week before Christmas, you ripping it. Hey, y'all know it. Everybody outside of this is ripping and running for last minute gifts or standing in line trying to find parking spots. Y'all know how it goes. But read that last part again.
And ye shall find rest for your souls.
Walk therein, and ye shall find rest for what?
For your souls.
For your soul. Do our souls need rest, y'all? Hell yeah, our souls need rest. Come on.
But they said.
But black people say what?
We will not walk therein.
That's black people right there, y'all. That's black people right there. Give me Jeremiah 10:1. Jeremiah 10:1.
Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
I don't know if y'all seen, but last week up until this week, all the apologetics, they were doing videos that, oh, it's not a tree, it's an idol in the tree. They carved an idol in the tree, so it's not necessarily the tree that you put in your house. That's false doctrine, y'all. It's just the idol that they carved into the tree. Did y'all see any of that stuff? No? Damn, y'all ain't paying attention. But that's what's going on. They're saying it's an idol in the tree. The tree's not the idol. It's just what they carve into the tree. Read it again.
Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
Ain't that what we've been doing? We've been reading that the whole time for the last hour and a half. Learn not the way of the other nations. Don't learn nothing from them. Don't learn their culture, their ways, their gods, none of it. Come on.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Why?
For the heathen are dismayed.
Because that's what the heathens do. Come on.
For the customs of the people are vain.
Read that part again.
For the customs
or holidays
of the people are vain.
They're of no value to you. You're just going to end up in the poorhouse. Come on.
For one cutteth a tree out of the forest.
Now, this particular custom, one cuts a tree out of the forest. Let's even mention carving an idol into the tree. Come on.
The work of the hands of the workmen with the axe.
So you take the axe, you chop down a tree. Come on.
They deck it with silver and with gold.
No, you carve an idol into the tree.
They deck it with silver and with gold.
They decorate this tree with silver and gold. Brothers and sisters, we know what this is. It ain't rocket science. It's Christmas. We call it Christmas today. In ancient times, they didn't call it Christmas. But today, the white man call it Christmas. Come on.
They fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not. They are upright as the palm tree, but speak not.
So they deck with silver and gold. They fasten with nails and hammers, that it move not. We know that's a Christmas tree stand, right? So don't tip over. Simple stuff. Come on.
Verse 5. They are upright as the palm tree.
So in ancient times, they used the palm tree. Today, they use the evergreen tree. Read.
But speak not.
They don't speak.
They must needs be born.
They need to be carried. So what do? You go to Walmart, you get a raggedy old tree, you tie it to the top of your car, and you carry it home and set it up in your house. And nobody says, where did this come from, this tree thing? Where you put it in where did it come from? When I was a kid, I never asked. Did y'all ever ask? Nobody. That shows we are a subdued people. We don't even ask no more. It's like inherently in us not to ask. You just know December 21st or whenever after Thanksgiving, you're going to go down in the garage. Mom, can I put up the tree now or what? Can we go down in the garage and get the raggedy old tree? And you carry it up the steps and you set it up in your house and you decorate it and you wait for somebody to put some gifts under that thing. But you don't ask no questions about why, Mom? Pops, why? Right, they say, don't ask nothing, boys, go sit down somewhere. Come on.
They must needs be born because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them.
Don't be afraid of them.
For they cannot do evil. Neither also is it in them to do
It's a tree. It's not a god like they set up in ancient times. 1 Thessalonians 5:22. Let's just say, for the sake of whatever, that it is an idol that they carved into the tree, right? Let's see what God says.
1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 22. Abstain from all appearance of evil.
Simple stuff. Simple stuff. The appearance of evil, even if it ain't evil, if it has the appearance of evil, what did the Bible say?
Abstain from all appearance of evil.
Who's confused? Anybody confused? Okay. Go back to Jeremiah 10, and I want you to read verse 1 and 2. Back to Jeremiah 10.
Yes, sir. Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord. Learn not the way of the heathen.
Read.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. For the heathen are dismayed at them.
So at Christmas time, what happens? Hosea 7 and 14. What do black people love to do on these holidays? What we do, y'all? Huh? Party. Party with what? Food and drink. Come on.
Hosea chapter 4, verse 17. Ephraim is joined to idols. Let him alone. Their drink.
No, 7:14.
Hosea chapter 7, verse 14. And they have not cried unto me with their heart.
So the scripture says, the Israelites have not cried unto me with all their, meaning they haven't repented. They chilling. They good. Outside these doors, black people think they good. You understand? You know how many times we come up to brothers with a flyer or a sister with a flyer and they say, nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm good. Oh, no, you are not good. You ain't good. You in the ghetto. You ain't good. You got drugs being sold down the block. You ain't good. Bullets may fly any minute. You are not good. Read it again.
And they have not cried unto me with their heart.
They have not cried unto me with their heart.
When they howled upon their beds. They assembled themselves for corn and wine.
For food and drink. Who bringing the food, y'all? Who bringing the drink? That's what black people want to know for the Christmas celebration. For the New Year's celebration. Oh, y'all want me to bring anything? Y'all need me to bring the liquor? You understand? That black people will get together for foolishness as long as there's food and drink. They're going to be partying, all types of debauchery going on. Some woman going to get touched on. Y'all know how it goes. Isaiah 22 and 12. Watch this. Watch this.
Isaiah chapter 22, verse 12. And in that day did the Lord God of hosts call to weeping and to mourning.
It's called to weeping and mourning. Like we just read in Hosea 7, they have not mourned unto me. They have not cried unto me. But now the Lord said what? Read it again.
And in that day did the Lord God of hosts call to weeping.
Call to weeping. You need to weep. Come on.
And to mourning.
And you need to be mournful for the sins you've committed against me.
And to baldness.
And to baldness. Come on.
And to girding with sackcloth.
Girding with sackcloth means you're in a state of repentance. Come on.
And behold, joy and gladness.
But wait a minute. The Lord found what?
Joy and gladness.
Wait a minute. The Lord called y'all to be sorry. Imagine you got a child, right? Your child always disobeys your orders. Your child, you want to put in your child's mind to be sorrowful for disobeying and disrespecting you. But your child is like this. Yeah, whatever, Dad. Yeah, okay. Word. All right, Dad, I got you. How would you feel? Huh? How would you sisters feel? Okay. Read that again.
And behold, joy and gladness.
So the Lord said you need to be sorrowful. But the Lord beheld his people being joyful and glad. Okay.
Slaying oxen.
Eating good.
And killing sheep.
Eating good.
Eating flesh. And drinking wine.
Getting drunk. Chilling. Come on.
Let us eat and drink, for tomorrow we shall die.
YOLO. You only live once. I got to live it up while I'm here, Lord. I got to cast you to the side. Maybe when I get old, I'll come to you. But for right now, I'm in my full bodily strength. What? I'm getting busy out here in these streets, Lord. Let's see what the Lord says about this.
Verse 14, and it was revealed in mine ears by the Lord of hosts. Surely this iniquity shall not be purged from you till ye die, saith the Lord God of hosts.
Lord said, look, I got to kill a lot of y'all because y'all won't repent. Damn. I got to kill a lot of y'all because y'all won't repent. That's what the Lord said. The Lord said, I got to give it to you. I got to judge you harsh. Jeremiah 7:18. We're going to read through 24.
Jeremiah chapter 7, verse 18. The children gather wood, and the fathers kindle the fire, and the women knead their dough to make cakes to the queen of heaven, and to pour out drink offerings unto other gods.
Oh, so here we are again in Jeremiah now. It says the children, so everyone is a participant in this. The children are gathering the wood for the fire. The fathers are going to kindle the fire, start the fire, and the women are in the kitchen cooking. Christmas cookies. That's what these are, Christmas cookies right here. It said knead their dough. We're going to put that as the Christmas cookies right there. Come on.
To make cakes to the queen of heaven. And to pour out drink offerings unto other gods.
And to pour out drink. These are in honor or reverence of other gods. Come on.
That they may provoke me to anger.
Read.
Do they provoke me to anger, saith the Lord? Do they not provoke themselves to the confusion of their own faces?
Why are we such a confused people? Because we follow the other nations in their filth. Come on.
Therefore, thus saith the Lord God, behold, mine anger and my fury shall be poured out upon this place, upon man, and upon beast, and upon the trees of the field, and upon the fruit of the ground.
So and once again, all of these are judgments for being stupid, y'all. Come on.
And it shall burn and shall not be quenched.
Read.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel. Put your burnt offerings unto your sacrifices.
Put your burnt offerings unto your sacrifices.
And eat flesh.
Read.
For I spake not unto your fathers, nor commanded them in the day that I brought them out of the land of Egypt, concerning burnt offerings or sacrifices. But this thing commanded I them.
So this is what God commanded you, brothers and sisters.
Saying, obey my voice.
Obey what I tell you to do. Stop being stupid. Stop being sottish. Just do what I told you to do. How can we understand that when it comes to our children to just do what our children, how do I put it? How do we understand that relationship right there with our children? You tell your children all the time, just do what I tell you to do. I ain't explaining nothing to you. Just do it. But we don't understand that when the Lord tells his children, who are us, that same thing. We don't understand that when it comes to that, to that. When we're the child. But we understand it when we are the parent to the child. Read it again, 23.
Verse 23. But this thing commanded I them, saying, obey my voice, and I will be your God.
Read.
And ye shall be my people.
All we got to do is obey the voice of the Lord, and we will get that rest. He will be our God, and we will be his people. Come on.
And walk ye in all the ways that I have commanded you, that it may be well unto you.
That's how it's going to be well with us. Not doing Christmas, birthdays, and New Year's. But let's see the spirit of the Israelites.
Verse 24. But they hearkened not, nor inclined their ear, but walked in the counsels and in the imagination of their evil heart, and went backward and not forward.
That's the problem with black people. We are slave-minded. You understand? Now, where it says they hearken not, but walked in the counsels and the imagination of their evil heart and went backwards. Give me Proverbs 16:2. Because not only do they know they're doing the evil, here's what black people like to do. Proverbs 16:2. And guess what? We all got this spirit to a point. This spirit right here we're about to read, we all got it. Come on.
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 2. Come on. All the ways of a man are clean in his own eyes.
We all got that spirit right there. If you say you ain't got that spirit, you a liar. Deep down, you got it, and you know you got it. Everybody wants to justify themselves one way or another in one thing or another. May not be in all things, but we got that spirit right there. Right? Now, watch this. Jeremiah 44:15. We're going to read through 19.
Jeremiah chapter 44, verse 15. Come on. Then all the men which knew that their wives had burned incense unto other gods.
Uh-oh. This for you brothers now. All the men that knew that their wives did what?
Had burned incense unto other gods.
Okay.
And
so
all
you brothers, you know secretly what your wife is doing at the house. You know what that bun represents on Christmas Day. All of a sudden, she wanna knead dough and make bread and all of that, or things specific to Christmas on that day. You know what that's about, but a lot of times you turn a blind eye. I'll give you an example. Last year, brothers brothers and sisters was at somebody's house, and they had a menorah egg hunt around Easter time. They just painted little menorahs on the eggs. And said, no, this ain't Easter, but it's just a hunt. And guess what? Read 15 again.
Verse 15. Then all the men which knew that
there was brothers there, there was men there,
which knew that their wives had burnt incense.
They knew what that thing meant. They knew what that thing was about.
Had burned incense unto other gods.
It was in reverence to other gods. Yes, it was. No matter how you cut the cake, and no matter how you slice the pie, no matter what excuse you're going, well, it was for the kids and da-da-da-da-da, whatever. No, it's got nothing to do with Easter, yada, yada, yada. Listen, abstain from all appearance of evil. It's just that simple. Read it again.
Then all the men which knew that their wives had burnt incense unto other gods.
Read.
And all the women that stood by, a great multitude, even all the people that dwelt in the land of Egypt, in Pathros, answered Jeremiah, saying, as for the word that thou hast spoken unto us in the name of the Lord.
As the word that you told us from God.
Boy, ain't no wait, boy.
We will not hearken unto thee.
We will not listen to the word of the Lord. Read.
But we will certainly do whatsoever thing goeth forth out of our own mouth.
Whatever we think of, that's what we going to do. Come on.
To burn incense unto the queen of heaven.
Read.
And to pour out drink offerings unto her.
Read.
As we have done, we and our fathers, our kings and our princes, in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem. For then had we plenty of victuals and were well.
Plenty of victuals, meaning they was eating and drinking, living good. Come on.
And we're well, and saw no evil.
Read.
But since we left off to burn incense to the queen of heaven, and to pour out drink offerings unto her, we have wanted all things.
We have lacked all things.
And have been consumed by the sword and by the famine.
Read.
And when we burnt incense to the queen of heaven, and poured out drink offerings unto her, did we make her cakes to worship her?
Did we women make her cakes to worship her?
And pour out drink offerings unto her?
And pour out drink. Was it just us women?
Without our men?
The men were with it. So it was the men and the women together. The men need to stand up and correct your wives, brothers. Now, 1 Peter 4:1. We're going to speed it up. 1 Peter 4:1.
1 Peter chapter 4, verse 1. For as much then as Christ had suffered for us in the flesh.
As much as Christ has suffered for us in the flesh.
Arm yourselves likewise with the same mind.
We got to arm ourselves with the same mind Christ has. Come on.
For he that have suffered in the flesh have ceased from sin.
Read.
That he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lust of men.
So we shouldn't live in the times of in the flesh to the lust of men.
But to the will of God.
But to the will of God. Don't worry about Christmas and birthdays and New Year's and all that garbage. Now we got to live to the will of God. Come on.
For the time past of our life may suffice us to have wrought the will of the Gentiles.
So in times past, we wrought the will of the Gentiles. We applied our minds to what the Gentiles did. Oh, Christmas time, I got to get a tree. Oh, I got to get some wrapping paper, and I got to make the presents and stuff and wrap the gifts. That's wrought the time of the will of the Gentiles. Come on.
When we walked in lasciviousness.
We were lascivious.
Lust.
We were lustful.
Excessive wine.
We were drinking, getting drunk.
Revelings.
Partying.
Banquetings.
Eating good.
And abominable idolatries.
And we was with the Christmas tree, the idolatry, the mistletoe, the Yule log, all that garbage, right? Come on.
Wherein they think it strange that ye run not with them.
So for all that it's the first time they've heard this truth and the first holiday season. Here's what your family's going to think of you. Read it again.
Wherein they think it strange.
They think you are strange.
That ye run not with them.
That you are not coming to Christmas dinner.
To the same excess of riot.
To the same things we're doing. Why are you not doing them? They're going to think you're strange, right?
Speaking evil
Doing
of
what?
you. Speaking evil of you.
They're going to say, you in a cult, man. This guy's in a cult. He ain't coming to Christmas dinner no more. He ain't coming to church on Sundays no more. This guy joined a damn cult. A keeping the commandments cult. See how that's an oxymoron? You understand? You keep the commandments, they say you in a cult. You worship a white Jesus on a Sunday morning, and you got a Christmas tree in your house, they say you got the love of Jesus in you. Makes no damn sense, right? Watch this. Jeremiah, go back to Jeremiah 10. 1 through 2. Read 1 and 2 again.
Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
Don't learn the ways of the heathen. Come on.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Don't be dismayed at the signs of heaven.
For the heathen are dismayed at them. For the customs of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workman.
So we all know what this is. This is Christmas, right? Go to first, and now we all agree at this particular time, you're going to get together with your families. You're going to eat food, drink, talk mess, watch the football game, the basketball game, whatever, and open gifts around the tree, right? 1 Corinthians 10 and 20.
1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 20. But I say that the things which the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice to devils.
So you understand that? When you celebrating Christmas, you celebrating Satan. Do y'all understand that? Okay, read it again.
But I say that the things which the Gentiles sacrifice.
The things which the Gentiles sacrifice or reverence, right? The heathen, the other nations, they what?
They sacrifice to devils.
It's to devils. Read.
And not to God.
And it got nothing to do with God. Come on.
And I would not that ye should have fellowship with devils.
What did God say?
And I would not that ye should have fellowship with the devils.
So Paul, let me rephrase that. Christ, through Paul, said you should not fellowship with devils. That's what Christ said through Paul. Read on.
Ye cannot drink the cup of the Lord and the cup of devils.
You cannot do two things at the same time. For instance, the winter high holy day is the Feast of Dedication. The winter holiday in this society is Christmas. You can't do both. That's what the Lord is saying right here. What you gonna do? Are you gonna do what the Lord said, or are you gonna do what Satan requires you to do? Read it again.
Ye cannot drink the cup of the Lord and the cup of devils.
Read.
Ye cannot be partakers of the Lord's table and of the table of devils.
So let me ask you, y'all this, brothers. Is it unlawful to go to your family's house to eat?
Hey, Shalom, Cap, most high Christ bless. To eat it with them, it's a sin, because then you'll be offending them because they know you
All
don't
right.
keep the law.
Let's see what the Bible says now. Go to verse 27. We're going to read 27 and 28.
Verse 27. If any of them that believe not.
Now, our families don't believe, right? If any of them believe not.
Bid you to a feast.
They bid you to a feast.
And
Sunday dinner. Is it unlawful to have Sunday dinner? Let's find out.
And ye be disposed to go.
And you're going to go.
Whatsoever is set before you, eat.
Stop. It said whatsoever is set before you, go ahead and eat. So what's set before? We're talking about clean food. We're not talking about pork, crab, shrimp, lobster. We're talking clean food. Now, matter of fact, keep reading.
Asking no questions.
Don't ask no questions.
For conscience sake.
Read.
But if any man say unto you.
Now, here's the difference with 27 and 28. Read.
But if any man say unto you, this is offered in sacrifice unto idols.
What we're talking about right now. So 27 is talking about just a regular day. It's a Sunday dinner, whatever. 28 is now you have the knowledge that this is sacrificed unto idols. Meaning, oh, I want you to come over for Christmas dinner. Oh, I want you to come over for the New Year's party. Oh, we're going to have food and drink for Thanksgiving. Now you know it's a holiday offered in sacrifice unto idols. What does the Bible say?
Eat not.
Do what?
Eat not for his sake that showed it.
Don't eat that food right there. Don't go. Stay away. Come on.
And for conscience sake,
for
the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof.
Now, watch this. Go to 1 Corinthians 8. We're going to read this quick. 1 Corinthians 8 and 1.
1 Corinthians
got a half an hour left.
1 Corinthians chapter 8, verse 1. Now, as touching things offered unto idols, we know that we all have knowledge.
We all got knowledge.
Knowledge puffeth up.
Knowledge puffeth up.
But charity edifieth.
So your knowledge in the law may puff up. Meaning, how do I put this? Because you have the knowledge that the idol is nothing, you can eat that food in front of the brothers and sisters that don't know. So you could be setting a wrong example here. That's why I said charity edifieth, right? Knowledge puffeth up, but charity is what edifies. Come on.
Verse 2. And if any man think that he knoweth anything, he knoweth nothing yet, as he ought to know.
Because you're supposed to show an example through your actions. Come on.
But if any man love God, the same is known of him.
But if you love God, you're not going to be there. And that's going to cut that brother or sister that wants you there. You understand? That's going to cut them more. Why do I say that? Because by you not being there is a show that they are wicked as hell. They know they ain't supposed to be there either, but they want to eat and drink and get together and laugh and open gifts. Come on.
As concerning, therefore, the eating of those things that are offered in sacrifice unto idols, we know that an idol is nothing.
We have that knowledge from verse 1. Read.
An idol is nothing in the world, and that there is none other God but one. For though there be that are called gods, whether in heaven or in earth, as there be gods many and lords many.
Read.
But to us,
there
is but one God.
There's only one God.
The Father, of whom are all things, and we in him, and one Lord Jesus Christ, by whom are all things, and we by him.
Read.
Howbeit, there is not in every man that knowledge.
So every man doesn't have this knowledge that we have, that there's no God but one God, even though there are reverenced many gods. Read.
For some with conscience of the idol,
unto
this hour, eat it as a thing offered unto an idol.
Christmas dinner.
And their conscience being weak is defiled.
They're defiled with those idols now. Come on.
But meat commendeth us not to God.
So it's not the food per se. Read.
For neither if we eat are we the better, neither if we eat not are we the worse.
So meaning, if you eat the food, it's talk about what goes into your body, right? If you eat it, you know better. If you don't eat it, you still know better. Read.
But take heed, lest by any means.
Here's the point, verse 9. Take heed lest what?
By any means, this liberty of yours become a stumbling block to them that are weak.
But if you do eat, take heed to yourself, because you may be offending a brother or sister that's watching your example right now. Y'all get it? Because you have liberty that the idol is nothing. It's not real. Read.
For if any man see thee, which has knowledge, sit at meat in the idol's temple, shall not the conscience of him which is weak be emboldened to eat those things which are offered to idols?
So the brother or sister that's watching you, they may not even ask you no questions or nothing, but they watching to see your example. Damn, what's he doing here at the Christmas party with his fringes on? Damn, he be trying to teach me. You know what? He's eating a Christmas ham. To hell with it. You know, to hell with that Israelite stuff and that Bible stuff. I'm going to go enjoy myself at the Christmas party. Pass me the Santa hat. You understand? That's what can possibly happen. Come on.
And through thy knowledge shall the weak brother perish.
Read.
For whom Christ died. But when ye sin so against the brethren.
Whoa. What did you do?
But when ye sin so.
Oh, so it is a sin. Come on.
Against the brethren.
When you sin against the brethren.
And wound their weak conscience.
You do what?
Ye sin against Christ.
So it is a sin. Come on.
Wherefore, if meat make my brother to offend.
So if me sitting down and eat this food makes my brother offend too.
I will eat no flesh while the world standeth.
I'm not going to eat it.
Lest I make my brother to offend.
Okay, let's go to Jeremiah. Back to Jeremiah 10:3. So don't go to the damn Christmas party, the work Christmas party, all that. Trash. Now, if they give you a Christmas bonus in your hand, you better take that money and do whatever you got to do with that money. Pay a bill or something. Come on.
Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 3.
What the hell wrong with you? You gotta take that money. Don't ask either. Say, oh, thank you, man. Enjoy your day. Go right to the bank. Come on.
Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 3. For the customs of the people are vain.
The customs of the people are vain.
For one cutteth a tree out of the forest.
One cutteth a tree out of the forest.
The work of the hands of the workmen with the axe.
With the axe. They chopped down the tree in ancient times. Come on.
They deck it with silver and with gold.
They decorate this tree with silver and gold.
They fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not.
Now, go to Deacon Ithon just went over this, Matthew 23 and 24. Matthew chapter 25, verse 23 and 24. Who was here for Deacon Ithon's class? So y'all pretty much already heard this. Come on.
Matthew chapter 25, verse 23. His Lord said unto him, well done, good and faithful servant.
25 and, did I write that wrong? Hold on. Matthew 25. No, I'm sorry, Matthew 5. Matthew 5 and 23.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 23. Therefore, if thou bring thy gift to the altar, and there rememberest that thy brother have aught against thee, leave there thy gift before the altar, and go thy way. First be reconciled.
So when it's talking about a gift, what is it talking about, brothers? A sacrifice, right? You leave your sacrifice by the altar, right? Read it again, 23.
Verse 23. Therefore, if thou bring thy gift to the altar, and there rememberest that thy brother had aught against thee, leave there thy gift before the altar.
Leave therefore thy gift before the altar, the sacrifice.
And go thy way. First be reconciled to thy brother.
So the point is this. What we did was we offered a sacrifice by the altar. The heathen did something a little different than what we did. Go to Deuteronomy 12 and 2.
Deuteronomy chapter 12, verse 2. Ye shall utterly destroy all the places wherein the nations which ye shall possess serve their gods.
Whoa. Read it again.
Ye shall utterly destroy all the places.
Ye shall utterly destroy all the places.
Wherein the nations.
Wherein the other nations that we learn from.
Which ye shall possess serve their gods.
Serve their gods. Keep reading.
Upon the high mountains.
The high mountains.
And upon the hills.
The hills.
And under every green tree.
No, beside every green tree.
Under every green tree.
Under every green tree. under every green tree. Read the next verse.
And ye shall overthrow their altars, and break their pillars, and burn their groves with fire.
Burn their groves with fire. You remember what them groves are? That's them trees.
And ye shall hew down the graven images of their gods.
The images of their gods, destroy them.
And destroy the names of them out of that place.
Now, go to Ezekiel 6 and 13.
Ezekiel chapter 6, verse 13. Then shall ye know that I am the Lord, when their slain men shall be among their idols, round about their altars, upon every high hill.
Upon every high hill.
In all the tops of the mountains. And under every green tree.
And under every green tree.
And under every thick oak.
Another tree.
The place where they did offer sweet savor to all their idols.
So under those trees is where they sacrificed to their idols. Gifts, sacrifice, same thing. The gifts were under every green tree. Now, watch this. I want you, hey, brothers, keep it quiet down in the back. I want y'all to, I want you to type this in Google, AI Google, exactly how I'm telling you. How did people worship trees in biblical times? I want you to just type that in, just as I said it. Matter of fact, yep, that's it. Read that, please.
How did people worship trees? In biblical times, people worship trees through Canaanite fertility cults.
Through what?
Through Canaanite fertility cults.
Canaanite fertility cults. Other nations. Come on.
Often associating them with goddesses like Asherah, performing rituals under them for fertility, and even carving wooden idols decorated with precious metals, which the Bible condemns as paganism.
So we can read about that in Jeremiah 10. Come on.
Though some specific large trees, like oaks, terebinths, were respected as holy sites by early Israelites before God. Practices included sacrifices.
Whoa. Practices included what?
Sacrifices.
So they sacrificed under every green tree, like we read in Ezekiel 6 and 13. Come on.
Burning incense under green trees.
Read.
Like oaks, poplars, leaving stones, and cutting trees for idols. Contrasting with the positive symbolism of trees in God's creation, like the temple's cedar/palm carvings.
Go down. Come on.
Fertility cults. The worship of trees, especially in Canaan, was linked to nature deities and fertility rites, with trees seen as dwelling places for gods or goddesses like Asherah.
Come on.
Rituals under trees. People performed sacrifices, burned incense, a practice called incense burning.
And what are those what's another word for the sacrifices, brothers? Read on.
And made offerings under every green tree and under every thick oak on high hills. Idolatry. They cut down trees, shaped them with tools, and adorned them with gold and silver to create idols, which God warned against them. Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 3 through 4.
Wait a minute. Black Christians say that's not talking about idolatry and Christmas trees and stuff like that. But even AI knows that this is what it's talking about. Read that again.
Idolatry. They cut down trees, shaped them with tools, and adorned them with gold and silver to create idols, which God warned against. Jeremiah chapter 10, verses 3 through 4.
Come on.
Sacred groves. Groves of trees were considered sacred sites for worship, often marked by pillars or stones.
Come on.
Israelite interactions with tree worship.
Bring it up. Come on.
Israelite interactions with tree worship. Temptation and condemnation, despite being called to worship Yahweh. Israelites often adopted surrounding cultures' tree worship customs.
Have we not been reading all day about Israelites dwelling with the other nations and taking on their cultures, y'all. We've been reading that all day. Read it again.
Israelites often adopted surrounding cultures, tree worship customs, incurring God's wrath. Holy trees and altars. Early patriarchs like Abraham and Jacob encountered significant trees, terebinth/oaks, where God appeared or where holy acts occurred, burying idols, showing some trees held sacred meaning even for early Israelites. Symbolism versus idolatry. While God condemned carving idols from wood, trees themselves held positive symbolism in Israelite tradition. Righteousness compared to a fruitful tree. Cedar in the temple, distinct from pagan veneration.
So y'all understand the difference, right? Wood is used for building stuff. That's all it's used for, right? Come on.
Key biblical references. Jeremiah chapter 10, verses 3 through 4. Condemns cutting a tree.
Jeremiah 10, 3 through 4 condemns cutting a tree.
Decorating it.
And
fastening it so it won't totter. An idol.
Did it just say Jeremiah 10, 3 through 4 condemns cutting the idol into a tree? It didn't say that. It says cutting down the tree. So it's not you carving the idol in a tree. It's you cutting the tree and making it an idol and bringing it into your home. We can get rid of that. But y'all understand, right? All right, now let's get some solutions. Revelations 18 and 4. Revelations 18 and 4.
Revelation chapter 18, verse 4. Come on. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sin.
Don't partake in the sins of America, Babylon the Great. Come on.
And that ye receive not of her plagues.
Because if you don't separate yourself, black Christians, and pull your collective heads out of Esau's collective anus, what's going to happen? Read that part again.
That ye be not partakers of her sins.
You're going to partake in her sins.
And that ye receive not of her plagues.
And you're going to receive the plagues, or you're going to be judged for it. Come on.
For her sins have reached unto heaven. And God have remembered her iniquities.
And God is remembering this place iniquities. Watch this. Give me Micah 2 and 10. Micah chapter 2, verse 10.
Micah chapter 2, verse 10. Arise ye and depart.
Arise and depart, meaning wake up, repent, and depart out of America's ways. That's what depart means. Your mindset has to depart out of America's ways. Come on.
For this is not your rest.
This place is not our rest, bro. This is the place of our captivity. This is the place of our slavery. Not your rest. This ain't paradise. This ain't heaven for you. Come on.
Because it is polluted.
It is polluted. America is polluted. Come on.
It shall destroy you.
What?
It shall destroy you.
God said this place is going to destroy you, brothers and sisters. All our brothers and sisters right now happy. They got the Santa Claus hat on. They at the stores buying last-minute gifts or whatever they doing. God said what?
It shall destroy you.
They happy now. But God said this place is going to destroy you, bro. Come on.
Even with a sword destruction.
With a sword destruction. Is that it?
Yes, sir.
Give me Colossians 2 and 8.
Colossians chapter 2, verse 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit.
So God said, beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit. Vain deceit. America has deceived brothers and sisters with Christmas, with New Year's, making these demonic holidays kid-friendly. They put it in your schools. It's a time of joy and gladness. But why they never be joyful and gladness in the laws of God? But they joyful and glad in America. Come on.
After the tradition of men.
What is it?
After the tradition of men.
This is traditions of man.
After the rudiments of the world.
This is the rudiments of the world.
And not after Christ.
Not a damn thing to do with Jesus. Nothing. Right? Let me ask y'all a question real quick. That scripture right there, what's the biblical context of it? Y'all know? There's talk about the scribes and the Pharisees in particular from Acts 15. Y'all got that? Y'all got that? Yes, sir. All right. Malachi 4:4. Malachi chapter 4:4. So you got to beware of what's around you, the evil, the subtle evil at that's around you. I know, hey, guess what? I know some of y'all probably at your jobs. Some of y'all may have messed up and responded when somebody tells you Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Am I right or am I wrong? Nobody messed up? Who messed up? Oh, no, only 2 sisters messed up, y'all. The hell is this? Y'all playing games. Y'all lying again. That's what y'all doing. Y'all lying again. But guess what? Watch this. Come on, read that. Malachi 4:4. Because guess what? Here's what has to happen before the day of the great and terrible one. Come on.
Malachi chapter 4, verse 4. Remember ye the law of Moses.
So remember, this is the end of the Old Testament right now, right here in the book of Malachi. He says, remember the law of Moses. Why did he say that? Because we're going into captivity. We're going to more captivities after this. And we're going to forget. Our nationality is going to be beaten out of us in the 1600s, so forth and so on. And we're going to have to get it back one way or the other. So we have to remember. In order to remember something, that means you forgot it, right? Read.
Remember ye the law of Moses, my servant.
Remember ye the law of Moses, my servant.
Which I commanded unto him in Horeb for all Israel with the statutes and judgments.
Watch this.
Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord.
The prophecy is, I'm going to send Elijah back, right, before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord. And what's Elijah going to do? The spirit of Elijah, what's he going to do?
And he shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children.
He will turn the hearts of the fathers in this Bible, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Christ, Malachi, Isaiah, Jeremiah. Those are the fathers. Those are your biblical fathers, your church fathers. You know how the apologists say, oh, the church fathers, Tertullian and them, and Martin Luther. They ain't your church fathers. Those are men. Those are just regular men. Your church fathers are right here in this Bible. These are church fathers. Y'all got that? Read that again.
And he shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children.
He shall turn the hearts of the fathers in this Bible to the children of Israel. Come on.
And the heart of the children.
And the hearts of the children of Israel.
To their fathers.
To their fathers in this Bible. Meaning what? Esau, no matter what you do, you can't stop the awakening. You can't stop the prophecies. It's not happening. More brothers and sisters are going to wake up daily. Every day, more brothers and sisters are going to come up in here. And guess what? Esau is going to be grieved because he can't stop it. Facts. Come on.
Lest I come and smite the earth with a curse.
So before coming and smiting the earth with that curse, meaning that nuclear fire, 144,000 got to be sealed. By turning the hearts of the fathers to the children and the children to their fathers. Now, Hosea 6:1. Hosea 6:1. I got 3 more scripts.
Hosea chapter 6,
Watch
verse
this.
1. Come and let us return unto the Lord.
Come and let us return unto the Lord. Repent.
For he hath torn.
He hath torn. He put us in slavery.
And he will heal us.
And he's going to heal us. He's going to bring us back. Come on.
He has smitten.
He has smitten.
And he will bind us up.
And he will bind us up. Watch this.
After 2 days.
Whoa. After 2 days.
Will he revive us?
After 2 days, we're going to begin to wake up. When were we first put in hard bondage? In the 1600s, 1619. 200 years after that, after 2 days, the 2 days equal 200 years. What's going to happen?
After 2 days, will he revive us?
He will revive us, meaning the spirit of Elijah will come and teach us who we are, our laws. Come on.
In the third day.
In the third day. Are we in the third day now? Yes, we're in the third day. Come on.
He will raise us up.
Now we're being raised up before the heathen's eyes. We're no longer dwelling with them and learning their ways. Now we're going to learn the ways of God. Watch this. Is that it?
And we shall live in his sight.
And we're going to live in the Lord's sight. Revelations 11:11. Give me that.
Revelation chapter 11, verse 11. And after 3 days and a half, the Spirit of life from God
the
entered
Spirit
into them.
of life, the Spirit of the Lord from God
entered into them. And they stood upon their feet.
And what?
And they stood upon their feet.
And now today we're standing on our feet.
And great fear fell upon them which saw them.
That's why they say we're an extremist group, a hate group. We beat women. What else they say about it? We're an extremist group, a hate cult. Because of what? Read that last part again.
And great fear fell upon them which saw them.
And because they are in great fear that we're going to wake up, remove ourselves from America, and guess what? One day we're going to rule these people. That's what they hate. That's why they got to call us a hate group. That's why they got to say, oh, they're an extremist, violent hate group, a cult. Why they say these things about us for teaching what the Bible actually says? Because one day we're going to rule this place. And they don't want niggas ruling nothing. Now, give me Ezekiel 37:10, last script. Ezekiel 37:10. Come on.
Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 10. So I prophesied.
So I prophesied, brothers. That's what you got to do. You got to continue to prophesy.
As he commanded me.
As the Lord commanded and ordained us to do.
And the breath came into them.
And the breath is coming into our people, meaning the laws of God is coming into our people.
And they lived.
And what?
And they lived.
And they lived.
And stood up upon their feet.
Now they're standing upon their feet. What are they?
An exceeding great army.
A what?
Exceeding great army.
A what?
Exceeding great army.
A what?
A exceeding great army.
All praise, brothers and sisters. That's my time. We are. We are. And with that, I'll say shalom.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.